Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Martin with the Contoured Chemist. All right guys, so you might have heard of Seint. I am going to take you through the process today of getting started from how to take the proper selfie for your color match request to what you can expect from me as your artist as far as what you'll be receiving from me in terms of your color match. And last but not least, we're gonna do a full routine, get ready with me, talking you through the process of using Seint's 3D foundation, but I'm gonna do it with my eyes closed. I want to really show you guys how even using my method of application, which might seem complicated to some, how truly easy this makeup is to apply without even looking, and two, how to fix if there's anything once you open your eyes that you'd like to fix, because creams are amazing. They're like a magic eraser, and all you have to do is blend a little, apply more here, blend more here, and you are good to go. This makeup is foolproof. It is so easy. So I want to help you along the way to get started using Seint's 3D foundation. Want to check it out? Please keep watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so you see my mini tutorials, and thanks for being here. Okay friends, I apologize for the shaky camera. I am not a vlogger. So let's talk the color match. So step one, whether you're wanting to be color matched for Demi or 3D foundation or both, I need a photo from you. And I know so many people are scared of this step, but I promise you, your photo is safe with me. I don't share it with anyone. It is just for my eyes only, so that I can make sure I have you the perfect color match for your skin, your undertones, and that you're gonna get the best coverage and longevity from your makeup. That is my number one priority when I color match. So I've even been argued with before that it's impossible to color match from a photo, but I am here to tell you, I promise you, I've color matched thousands of women, all from a photo, all from a selfie, and I promise you, I've been doing this long enough. I know how to color match from a photo. But I will say, in order for me to guarantee that your colors are correct, you got to take the photo the way I ask, because it can be a night and day difference in shades depending on the lighting, depending on where you're standing in the room, if you have interior lights on. So step number one is find a window. And I'm already in front of one so you guys can see. This is a well-lit window. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, it's not real bright right now, but if you get really up close to the window, sometimes, depending on the time of day, it can really blow out your face and make you appear lighter than you actually are. So I always tell my clients, make sure when you snap that picture, does your skin tone look true to color? Because we all know cameras are deceiving, photos are deceiving, and sometimes light can wash you out or make you look lighter or darker. So if you have the interior lights off on your house, which normally will pull you warmer and darker, make sure those lights are off, stand in front of a window, and this is like all the way up to the window. Take about 3 steps back. I want you to hold your phone at shoulder level, okay? Not up here, not down here. That's not doing anyone any favors, okay? Straight out in front of you, eye level, okay? That way I'll be able to fully see your full face, your neck, and I like to even see at least part of your chest, because sometimes people are really dark here, really light here, really dark here, or vice versa. And I wanna make sure that I give you colors that's gonna kind of bring it all together, tie in all of your tones, and make you look matching, right? Okay. So once you have your position right, I want you to tap your face on the screen, okay? That's gonna bring into focus, and sometimes if you are getting a really light or dark background, or you're looking blown out, all you gotta do with today's technology, tap on your face and it will suddenly focus, and you'll see a little sun thing come up, at least on iPhones, and you can lock that so that you don't get blown out, okay? So that's all in lighting. Next, make sure your lens is clean. No joke, you have to wipe it off. It can make the biggest difference. It can make your entire face look smudged and look darker and look cloudy. And I can tell you, I've been color matching long enough, I could probably still see your true tones in your face if the lighting is good. So lighting is number one. But you know what? It really helps both of us if your lens is smudged. So that being said, also no filters. You'd be surprised how many bunny-faced pictures I get. I've even got some in black and white. But yeah, no filters. I have to see your face as true to real life as it possibly is. Otherwise, I can't guarantee your colors, and I cannot color match black and white. I'm sorry. So get in front of a window, take a few steps back, shoulder width or shoulder length away, eye level, show me your chest, snap that picture, smile. I don't care if you feel more comfortable putting eye makeup on. If you don't want to send me completely a bare face, that's fine. As long as I can see your face makeup free, see your true tones, see any kind of concerns you want extra coverage on. I need to see the depth and darkness of those as well so that I can pick the right color corrector for you. I'll show you a few pictures of things I don't recommend. So I'm just going to show you real quick. Look how different my skin tone looks when I'm standing next to the window and half of my face is shadowed and half is light. Even worse is when your back is to the window, because guess what? There goes all of that natural light that is showing me your true tones and undertones. I can't see the undertones in your skin unless you're in front of a window. Not even outside. Outside is actually worse. If you have to take it outside, at least stand underneath a porch because direct light is no bueno. So I hope that helps. I'll show you some few example pictures of what to do and what not to do. And now let's get on to the tutorial. All right, friends, I'm back. So that's how you get your color match. Send me your selfies. I will link in the description box below the video. There's a little drop down arrow you can click on. And one of the first things after the blurb, whatever it's called, is my link for a color match request. That tells me how you like to wear your makeup, anything you need additional coverage on, if you're going to be getting lighter or darker or however you like it, the tones you like, and I will write up my color match for you and email it to you with all of the details. So be warned, I'm a very detail-oriented person. I'm an Enneagram 1, very type A, and I love information. I'm a researcher. I overthink everything. So if you don't like a lot of info, I might not be the best artist choice for you, because I'm going to tell you why I chose every color for you and how to apply it and all of your options. Okay. I warn people it's a little overwhelming. My email is very detailed, but I even have clients send me pictures where they print out all, I think somebody told me it was 11 pages, and they print it out and they use it for reference when their makeup comes. I consider it your first tool that you will get from me, and then you'll get even more once you place that order. So anyway, I give you all the details, and then it's as fun as, you know, you already have, I tell you what highlights and contours you need or contour, and then you get to pick the fun stuff, like if you want to add in Bella or a lip conditioner, what Illuminator, lip and cheeks. I mean, we have a lot of options. So those are the fun things that you get to choose, and then brushes, all of the things. Okay, so enough about that. if you have any questions, obviously you can ask me down below or just respond to my color match request or color match I send you with any questions I didn't answer in the email. That is what I'm here for. That is my job, is to help you, because I understand buying makeup online is not an easy process, and you're trusting me with your face that I'm gonna get your colors right, and I do guarantee my matches. So just a heads up. I thought it would be fun to show you guys a different tutorial. I do tutorials all the time. My tutorials also are very detailed, and I usually tell you all the info. But I also sometimes I feel like make it look harder than it really is, and it's not difficult. So I want to show you how truly easy this makeup is. So I am talking about 3D foundation. That is, I would say, the easiest line to start with if you're looking to get started. It is most like traditional foundation. It is different, which is why I usually go into so much detail. I'm trying to help you avoid any troubleshooting that I see people get into often. By just not knowing simple tips and tricks when they get started, you might run into some issues. So I try to help you guys avoid that at all costs so that you'll love your makeup from day one. That's my goal, okay? So I was trying to think what is the best way to show this, because I want to show you guys that you can put on your makeup without looking at a mirror. Pretty much doing it blindfolded. Now, that being said, if I put on a blindfold, I won't be able to do all of my face. So I'm not gonna put on a blindfold per se, but I am gonna close my eyes and I'm going to do my makeup without looking. Okay, so I will be honest, I've never actually done this ever. So, but I am confident that I can do it to a certain degree. It might not be perfect, but then I'll show you how to fix it if it's not, okay? So I'm gonna use my triple compact, and I'm gonna try to feel and make sure I'm dipping in the right color. I feel like that's gonna be the hardest part, is just knowing where to dip in. I do have my brushes laid out in order, and I've got my perfector ready to go, okay? So I've got a towel here so I can wipe off my hands, because I have a feeling I'm gonna be sticking my hands in the wrong color. I'm hoping I won't like apply contour all over. Let's hope I can. I don't know. I think now I've been an artist for almost 4 years. So you can say I've applied this makeup quite a few times, and I've been teaching it here on YouTube for, I lost track, at least almost three of those years. Maybe not that long. Anyway, 4 years, okay? So I've helped thousands of women with this makeup. I know I can help you and show you how easy it is to apply without any eyes. So no mirrors, okay? I'm not gonna look at my phone while I'm filming. I'm gonna close my eyes, okay? I'm a little nervous, I will be honest. Okay, so you guys can see how much, I'm even gonna try to get some extra coverage. I've got breakouts. My eyes are still really irritated. Hyperpigmentation, redness. I'm gonna do my normal everyday application that might look complicated, as opposed to, I'm sure you've seen other artists where they just kind of swipe it on. That is not the way I usually recommend. So I'm going to show you with my eyes closed how I recommend applying this makeup for me, which is for somebody with concerns, darker areas of their face, to get about medium. I'm gonna shoot for like medium coverage. Hopefully I don't apply too much. And I'm gonna try to explain it as I go, and I really hope I don't get out of frame. So let's go for it, right? Okay, so I've already fused my lashes and primed my eyes. I think I can do pretty much everything, but I'm not gonna attempt my brows. I'm not gonna attempt. I don't think I can possibly do that and be able to feel, I don't know, maybe I'll feel confident by the end of this. We will see. Okay, so I got everything in order. Oh gosh. Courage juice. All right, let's go. So my face, I have nothing on it except my sunscreen. So let's go in. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this as I go. Okay, my very first color is my color corrector. Let me find my brush, okay? Let's hope I got the right one. Yeah. Okay, this is the, I went ahead and grabbed 2 of the blush bronzer brushes so that way I can put them in order. Okay, so I'm going to feel for my mango. Okay, it's right here. And I'm just gonna pounce it. Oh my gosh, I literally need to use both my hands because I gotta feel. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this, hopefully I'm not dipping into more than one color. And I'm just gonna put it on my redness first. My hands are gonna be so nasty after this. I'm probably applying too much. Okay, that's why we're gonna buff it in. So with the color corrector, one of the biggest mistakes I see is people just using too much. So as long as you just tap in, okay? I've got redness on the end of my chin. I mean, it helps that I know my nose. I know my nose. I'm thinking about this big zit on my nose. I know my face very well, so I know exactly where to put it. So I'm kind of going in this mask area. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my nose always needs more, even without this giant mask-me blemish. So it's darker than the rest of my face, so I'm gonna go ahead and, I just feel really weird with my eyes closed, I'll be honest. I'm just gonna kind of buff that in. Okay, I'm gonna try to press a little bit more on. Now, when I get done, I might have to go and layer a little bit where I need extra coverage, but put a little bit of my brows. My brows are probably gonna be real pretty after this. Okay, now I'm gonna tap in with my finger. Okay, and I just tap, tap, tap. Oh, it's really hard. Okay, I'm not gonna look, but it's really hard to put it under your eyes when your eyes are closed. And I've gotta get all the way up to my lash line because I have that irritation. So I promise I didn't look. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. I can tell because I've been doing this long enough when I get enough on my finger or not. Not by looking, but by feeling. And I know some people don't like to pull it in their under eyes, so just kind of tap. You can still feel it, and you can use the warmth of your finger to really get that dispersed. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this spot. I've been covering it for so many years. I kind of have an idea of exactly where it is. I probably completely missed. Okay, let's see. Oh shoot, where'd that brush go? Okay, my brush. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the next shade. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, that mango. Sandy. Sandy is my main shade. Oh my gosh. I can tell my fingers are covered with makeup. Okay, now I'm just going to press this on all over by pouncing the brush so that I'm not moving any color corrector. Gosh, I hope I'm not getting, oh, my blush is on a different level. Let's hope I'm not getting into the contour. I might have spots all over my face. Luckily, these creams blend out so well. You guys, any mistakes I make, I will be able to fix it. I promise. Okay, so I'm just kind of pressing this to even out my skin tone. Tone down the color corrector anywhere. Keep me matching. And it's building up coverage without pulling me too warm. If I was to just use all my color corrector shade, I'd be way too dark. Now I am putting my highlight in my contour area, which if you don't have issues there, you don't have to. I like to get extra coverage on my redness. Then I put my contour on. Whew, contour is gonna be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go forehead. Okay, I haven't done my nose yet, have I? Nose. You tend to forget areas when you're not being able to look at your face. Around the mouth. My nose, I always press on a little bit more because I put so much of my darker shade because my nose is so much darker. Now, I probably just pulled away all of that coverage because I forgot and I wasn't paying attention. So we might have to layer a little bit more on that giant red. I was performing surgery on that area practically this morning, so it's still pretty red. Okay, now I gotta do my under eyes, kind of tone down. I'm gonna look over here because again, I gotta open my eye to get right up to, and I'm just kind of pressing so I'm not moving that color corrector. Okay. I feel so weird. That's okay. Okay, so it's contour time, baby. Okay, real quick before, let's see if I can find the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Buffy, the small end, and I'm just gonna use a little bit. Oh my gosh, I can't tell how to hold the brush. This brush is at an angle, so I'm trying to find. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit. Where's my, oh shoot, I lost my palette. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of mango to even out my eyelids. I usually don't use much of this. I feel like I dipped in too much. Once you learn how much product to apply, it is like night and day. Then it's so much easier. But the first, I feel like, learning curve with this makeup is realizing how pigmented it is. I can tell that's too much. So if I look crazy, it's okay, I'll fix it. What was I saying? Anyway, once you learn how pigmented it is and how very little you need, it makes a big difference. Okay, so I feel like I already had too much, so I'm gonna grab that perfector, just kind of press that in. Okay, whew, now it's contour time. All right, gotta find my detail brush. This is my ride or die. Okay, now my hands, I can tell have highlight all over them, so I'm gonna wipe those off on the towel and try to find the contour. Okay, so if this is mango, my contour is right here. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna put it down so I can pounce in. Gosh, I'm trying to use one hand to feel the 10, feel how far the 10 is. All right, found it. So once I find the 10, I told you guys that's gonna be the hardest part. I'm gonna hold my brush at an angle. Okay, I'm gonna pounce in. Okay, I'm gonna start up at the top of my ear because that's gonna deposit the most amount of product. And I'm gonna go towards the corner of my eye. And I'm just going to kind of cup that cheekbone. And then I'm gonna keep pouncing as I go upwards. Now, I probably will have to blend this better. How's it look? Okay, I won't even ask. Okay, let's see. Let's find it again. Okay, pounce in. Okay, cheekbone. Okay, now forehead. Just gonna press it along the hairline. Usually I put more on my forehead. Okay, I'm gonna come back to blend that. While my fingers are in this one, I'm gonna go ahead and go under the jaw. Pull down the neck. Another thing I'm not going to attempt is nose contouring. Sorry. I probably could, but I don't know if I want to. Let's see. My hands are probably covered in contour, so I'm gonna wipe those off. And I lost my brush again. Where'd it go? Shoot. Come on, detail. Where are you? Found it. Good thing this is a weird shape. Okay, now I'm gonna blend. So up into my hairline, down the forehead. We don't want any white gaps there, and we don't want any harsh edges there. Those are no good. So did I blend my neck fully? Never hurts to blend again. Okay, so why not? Let's just, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm gonna tap in with my contour. We're just gonna do a quick little nose hack. 2 parallel lines. I mean, I'm sure it's really probably dark because I have no idea how much I got, but there you go. Just blend it up into your brows and then we'll finish it off here in a minute. Okay, yay, what's next? Brightener. Okay, I'm going in for, is this the Buffy? Going in for the Buffy again. Or sorry, it's now called the Buff brush. Okay, so I like to use the small end of the Buff, okay? And I'm gonna go in with my accent brightener, which I know is right in this general vicinity. Now, I use very little of this shade. Gosh, it's hard to hold the Buff brush I think that's right. Okay, let me stick my fingers in here. I'm just gonna kind of tap in. Now I'm gonna go start at the inside corner of my eye, go down the side of my nose, all the way up to that kind of nose contour area. And I'm just doing lots of pressing motions. Let's hope I don't get like way too much of this. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of press it in this general triangle vicinity. I'm gonna look up a little, get a little bit closer under my eye. Okay, and just kind of blend that out as I'm pressing. So hopefully I don't have way too much. Okay, tap, tap. This inner corner. Gosh, I cannot hold this brush right. Okay, I think that's right. It should just fit the contour of your face. Okay, down the side of the nose. Okay, tap, tap, tap. Go under my eye a little bit. Just kind of blend that out. Okay, so you can also go center of the forehead. Okay, kind of like an upside down triangle. So this is just bringing attention to your eyes by, like, it's like you're shining a flashlight in front of your face. We're just kind of highlighting where that flashlight would shine. So center of the face, under the eyes, down the nose, chin. Also, if you have a lighter neck naturally, this is the best way to kind of bring in those lighter tones, and you can press it along your jawline as well to kind of keep everything matching. So go a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Okay, now here's the hard part for me because I can't do this with my eyes open. I'm gonna tap in a little. I'm gonna attempt to go straight down the nose. How'd I do? Might be scary. Okay, this is generally where I pick up my perfector and I press it all in, remove excess and kind of blend it out, and then I'll go in with my blush because I tend to wear a lot of the glossy blushes, which I just put enough on that I need, and the perfector will kind of pull off too much. So let's see if I can find my perfector. So this is perfect now. I kind of let it dry out while I was attempting this. So now we're just gonna press it and we're just gonna pounce it. Okay, we're not pulling it all. We're just pouncing it all over the skin. Okay, now if my contour is real crazy right now, this is gonna help blend it out. It's gonna kind of help blur any harsh lines. I mean, it might look awesome and I might have not even needed to kind of use this, but I'm gonna assume I need it everywhere. So this is what's gonna kind of press in the creams and make it look like a second skin. Okay, it's also gonna help with creasing if you get like too much around areas that might collect, like your smile lines, like me, or under your eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna gently do my nose so I don't remove all of that nose contour. I might want to if I actually see it. Okay, now I'm gonna do my under eyes. So I've got to open my eyes. This is kind of where I concentrate my perfector because this is where I crease. And this is where I have to use a setting powder. And you don't ever wanna apply a setting powder if you have too much product, because then what does that do? That leads to cakiness. So you gotta make sure you have no creasing and no excess product before you apply that setting powder to set it in place. Okay, I hope that was enough. I might have to actually look at my face before I powder because we don't want to set anything if I have to fix anything, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's getting hard to keep my eyes closed. Blush. Okay, so actually, hang on, I gotta find my water. I'm talking too much. I mean, that's nothing new. Let's try bronzer. I want to show you guys. So I feel like when Bella is brand new, know that it is super creamy and it's very easy to get way too much. So I promise having it in your compact a little while, it will kind of dry up a little and then it's going to be like so much easier to use because then you can really swirl your brush. So I'm going to attempt to, because I know I have it here. I know I have Bella and I think I have Glow right next to it. And I can tell because I'm dipping into Bella and it's not coming off on my fingers. My Bella is pretty dry. So I'm gonna kind of swirl my brush in both. Let's hope I didn't get a bunch of contour. And I'm just gonna hit the high points of my face, kind of go in this C formation. I've already brightened this center, so I'm just gonna skip that, kind of go here. Okay, find it again. Gosh. Okay, if you're one of those people who have a lighter neck, I will show you the best application method to kind of keep everything matching, but bronzer can be your best friend. Kind of pulling that down the neck makes so much easier. Okay, all right, so I already have this brush in my hand, so I'm just gonna keep it and let's do some blush. Okay, so I put, what did I put? I can't remember. I put a shade in the corner. Yes, Summer Love. Summer Love is probably like my ride or die if I had to like pick one blush shade for the rest of my life. It's nude, but it's a little pink and it is really warm today and I'm like itching for spring. So I was like, I need some Summer Love in my life. Okay, so this one I think is almost out, so it's, yeah, pretty. Okay, so this is a satin. I'm just gonna kind of dip in, okay? I'm gonna smile, okay? Go about the middle of my apple of my cheek, and then I'm gonna go to the outside, right there, and I'm gonna go up along that contour line and kind of just blend out. Okay, so hopefully that looks okay. All right, so that was Summer Love. Okay, so we want our contour and our lip and cheek to kind of connect, okay? We don't want it too far in, close to our nose. We don't want any harsh edges, but once I see, I can see if I can. And then I'm not gonna attempt to line my lips. That might be funny. I'm just gonna, this is one shade I feel like I can always just throw on my lips with no lip liner and it still looks good. Okay, what else should we try? Let's see, what is, that was lip and cheek. Let's see. I'm going to, oh, Illuminator. Okay, I don't know why I said it like that. Let's see. Okay, that one, oh gosh, I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that's, is that lip conditioner? Right next to it. Yep, there's a divot in mine. It's perfume. Okay, I'm gonna put my fingers on it. Good thing the tins, I can kind of feel for them. Okay, I'm gonna find my perfector and I'm gonna swipe in generously, hopefully just into that shade, okay? And then I'm gonna find the upper part of my cheekbone right above where I just applied that lip and cheek, and I'm gonna press it on so it kind of blends it at the same time, okay? I feel like I totally just like got in my highlight. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, so I think that was perfume. Yeah, I can smell it. All right, my fingers are real dirty. Okay, should we look? I don't know if I should attempt to do eyeshadow or not. Do you guys want me to? Okay, let's see. There's powder right here. For my eyes, I have to powder my eyes first, or I never get a good blend. So let's see. Is this the right end? I can't. Yeah, I think that's the right end. I'm just going to, okay. This might be a bad idea because I'm pretty sure I said I got way too much there earlier, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna powder there. Oh gosh, I didn't put my eyeshadow brush out. I can tell. Eyeshadow brush, yep. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. I know people are always intimidated by eyeshadow. We're just gonna do one shade. Actually, we might do two. Let's see. Okay, what do I have here? I can't remember. I think I put two, and I think this one's Sabrina. I'm gonna pop it out so I don't, obviously these I can't tell the difference between. Then when I feel for them, so I'm gonna find the small end. I'm gonna kind of go boop, boop, and I'm gonna feel for my eyebrow. I'm just gonna highlight. I'm gonna look up real quick. I really hope this is Sabrina and not Bubba. And I'm gonna do the other. Okay, and then we're gonna blend that out. Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side. Let's find Bubba, my ride or die. I hope this is Bubba. I think Bubba had a hole in it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys, because eyeshadow is not so intimidating. Okay, you just wanna pounce in, get off excess if needed, okay? Feel for, everybody's eyes have a contour bone as well, okay? Feel for that bone. Oh gosh, whoops, I accidentally touched. Oh well, that's fine, I'll blend it out. Okay, we're gonna go for that bone. We're gonna go inside the crease, and then if you have hooded eyes like me, you're just gonna slowly kind of bring that color upward, okay? Now this might look really crazy, but that's okay, because just like everything else, we can fix it. So I'm gonna kind of add a little bit more color right there. Maybe I should just do one eye and we'll see how it went. Okay, so we're just gonna keep blending, small circles, windshield wiper motion. Okay, above that hood, not too high, but we wanna bring that color so when my eyes are not closed, I'll actually be able to see it. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it around. Let's see, wipe off that Sabrina, and I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna halo right under, and then use that other end to blend. Okay, how horrible is it? Okay, I think I'm ready to open my eyes, and then I'm gonna correct. Not too bad. Not horrible. I definitely need more eyeshadow. But oh my gosh, you guys, suddenly the room is super bright. I definitely need some brows on right now, but not too bad. I feel like I went a little bit, I need to blend a little bit here. This side I like. My lip and cheek is a little subtle. I feel like I could probably put on a little bit more. I'm kind of impressed with my nose contour. Not too bad. I blended pretty well. Now my under eyes are creasing like look at that. I'm so glad I didn't set that. I mean, my under eyes are my problem area, so that makes sense. Oh my gosh, now that my eyes have adjusted, let me show you how to kind of correct. So I definitely have some blemishes. I could probably get a little bit better coverage there. My under eyes look covered. I just I over applied, I can tell, because I have creasing, or this was too dry. I didn't use it enough. So that's an easy fix. Okay, so let's go ahead and step it up a notch. Let's find my brush. All right, so first I'm gonna get the multitasker. I'm gonna go back into Mango, and I totally forgot about that zit, which not that I would have been able to feel for it anyway. I'm going to press on more coverage just where needed. So there. I have a bunch of healing mask knee. Definitely need more on that monstrosity. Oh, that one's painful. Oh, I forgot that. So I don't know if you guys noticed I had a bruise across my nose. It covered it pretty good. That was thanks to my toddler punching me in the face with a flashlight on purpose because he didn't want to go to bed. So that's fun. I'm just gonna kind of use that just where needed to kind of amp up that coverage a little bit. Kind of just looks like hyperpigmentation. So I can get a little bit better coverage on this guy. Got a nice zit there. Sorry, I hate the word zit. Blemish. I feel like I need more. I feel like I pulled off coverage right there. So it's okay. I'll go back and fix that in a second. Let's see. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so those places I added a little bit more coverage. Let's see which brush. I'm gonna use this small end of the detail brush just to kind of press on a little bit more sandy, my main shade, anywhere where needed, like right here. It looks like my hyperpigmentation's just kind of in rare form today. The mask doesn't help. Gosh, I just keep seeing more blemishes. People. Okay. Besides the blemishes, I thought it was pretty good. Okay, so I actually really like my contour on this side. This side, I feel like it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look super even. So I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. One of my favorite tricks is just picking up that highlight brush and just kind of pressing along that line. Now right here is where I'm always a stickler about the blend. Okay, so right there, I'm just going to, and you can even just barely tap into your main shade. Look at that, easy peasy. So just kind of press. Okay, maybe I do need a little bit more on this side. Okay, kind of build up more if you want to. If you blend like this, you're most likely just gonna blend it all away. So that's why if you do what I do and just kind of press up, one of the most common issues is people just blending their contour out too much. They do blend super easy. Not as easy as the highlights do, but they still do blend super easy. So I'm pretty happy with my nose contour. I don't feel like I need to do that at all. Might add a little bit under my lip. I forgot about that. And what's next? So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows because I feel like I was just applying my highlight, not paying attention to where my brows were. So now my brows are really covered in makeup, which is pretty expected considering I was blindfolded. Not really, but same premise. Okay, much better. All right, there's no way I would have been able to do that blindfolded. Just saying, do your brows with your eyes, people. Okay, so under eyes, for sure, I need this. Okay, and I'm gonna really use it. In fact, I'm gonna use my finger as well. Like, already looks better. Now you guys saw how irritated my under eyes were to begin with. So I think having my eyes closed the whole time was why I was so badly creased, because as soon as I put it on, I closed my eyes and all that was kind of just setting right there inside my creases. So duh, of course that's why I was creased. Good thing I didn't set that. Okay, so anytime you have creasing under your eyes, if you do not like to powder, you don't have to, but you might have to go like this and tap out any creasing during the day. So it's just your option whether you want to set it so it won't, or if you want to be able to go boop, boop, boop once or twice during the day and make sure you kind of, you know, because creams do not set unless you set them. Or our creams at least. Okay, so I'm just gonna perfect a little bit more, like right here. Anywhere that I feel like I kind of missed when I couldn't see. Okay. Now I can go ahead and set before that moves, okay? I'm just barely gonna touch it in order to not pick up too much for my under eyes. Okay. Anywhere you don't want to be shiny or prone to creasing, you can set. Now I'm gonna go ahead and really set it all in place. This will kind of take down that powdery finish. I like a dewy look, so I'm gonna spray this last. If you like a matte look, powder last. So it's all in the order of application. There you go. All right, so let's add a little bit more blush, just a touch. There we go. Okay, I am gonna line my lips so that way I can apply a little bit more lip and cheek to my lips. My lips, like if they're not lined, you just lose the lip line. So just really quick with same contour I used Astoria. Okay, now I'm gonna add a more generous there we go. Okay, so let's finish off the eyes. I feel like I didn't do too bad, but I definitely could use more to kind of build up that depth. It's definitely, you always kind of want to start with less is more when it comes to eyeshadows. So proud of myself. It wasn't like too much. I'm used to dipping in, tapping off excess, building up color slowly. Leads to having less issues with blending later. Okay, let's find a clean brush, the brush cleaning tile to get off excess. There you go. A little bit more. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure if I really, maybe it's when I did my brows, I kind of took off that Sabrina. So let's put a little bit more Sabrina so I can actually see it. build up that color. Let's do it better on this side. Okay, same thing. Now we're gonna do Bubba on this side. All right, let's step up the eyeshadow just a notch. I'm gonna use the smudge brush. What should I use? Let's do one of my all-time faves, Bright Eyes. I'm just going to press that on the lid. One of the easiest shades ever for a pop. So pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna smudge my same brow color. Just using the large end of the multitasker. I'm just gonna smudge a little bit along my lash line for a little bit of definition without a harsh line. Finish with mascara. And we are good to go. What do you guys think? I think anyone could do that. And I know that I've been applying this makeup for a long time, but I promise you I've taught thousands of women how to apply it for their skin type, their coverage preference, how to switch it up on the daily, how to transition into different seasons when their colors are changing. I am the queen of troubleshooting. I can help no matter your issue that you run into. I promise I've heard it and I know how to fix it as long as you're willing to take my advice. I tell people there is no risk with this makeup. You have 30 days to send it back and get a full refund. So 30 days of trying it for yourself, seeing what you think. And after 30 days, if you can't get it to work, you can get a refund. Want to try it and then say you don't like a shade or two, you have 60 days to swap shades. So, guarantee I can match you from the perfect photo, the perfect selfie. You will have the perfect color match. So be sure to fill out the request in below the video. Happy to be your artist and help you with your new makeup routine and every step along the way. Thank you so much for watching and being here. I love you guys.